You join me today in Skaraborg, Sweden for another overnight backpacking trip in my native homeland. During the Middle Ages, pilgrims traveled a long way to reach holy goals. Just like them, we can now walk through unique nature and ancient culture. The Pilgrim's Trail follows the route taken hundreds of years ago by those visiting the local monastery. Howdy folks, Eric here from Norse American Adventures. Just getting started here at St. Olof's Church in Falköping, Sweden. My uncle was kind enough to drive me down here. I'm going to be heading north back towards Skövde over the next 3 days. It's about 27 miles, 3,000 feet of elevation gain, so we're going to get going on the Pilgrim's Trail. Here's Falbygdens Museum. They have a bunch of really old artifacts in there. Unfortunately, it's closed today, but hopefully I can pop up on screen some of the coolest stuff. And it's all from the local area, archaeology and such. I've walked through the central area of Falköping, past the train station and everything, and we're starting to head out of town. Now we're going uphill quite steeply, going up this way and then up a mountain essentially, so that should be fun. I've shown you a few of these on the way already, but this is the sign for the Pilgrim's Trail, so you always know you're going in the right direction. Pretty nice, cute old hotel here on the way up the mountain. You can see we're continuing up this way. And we're getting started with some stairs here, so pretty steep. We've even got some switchbacks here, but we don't have that much further to go, I don't think. First stop on the list, alpacas. They have this place called Musebergs Djurpark, which technically is a zoo, but there's not really anything exotic here, so I figure I'll just take a peek at the alpacas since they're right by the view tower. See if I can get in and get a view down over the city. Oh, it's actually open. Nice. It's a little bit spooky in here and a little bit cold, but I'm excited. Oh, so many steps. I was not ready for that. Oh. Nice view though, for sure. Lots of beautiful forests in this direction. And then looking over the zoo. And then there's where we came up. So we're gonna be going on that path, heading north towards Gudhem. And there's a bit of a castle ruins that we're gonna hit today before finally settling down at a campsite. And we are back down on the Pilgrim's Trail. Got ourselves another viewpoint. A little bit of tree cover, but still nice and beautiful. I think I'm gonna take a quick water break and see how much progress I'm making. All right, I've only gone about 2 miles in the last hour, but I did stop at the train station for a pee, and I went up to the tower as well. So I'm hoping that with my last 4 hours of daylight, I will make it the 8 miles. Should be no problemo. And we'll stop by Gudhem on the way. I think I spotted some donkeys. Not the most exciting zoo. We're coming away from the ridge line now and coming into some nice, beautiful pine forests. This is what a lot of Sweden looks like. Okay, so far the path has been very easy to follow. We're making a right turn here. Just came out from the woods there. Apparently this is called Hallastigen. So let's keep at it. You can see the weather. Very much overcast today. It's officially fall here in Sweden, but this weekend is a bit warmer than usual. It's about 66 degrees now. quite nice. A bit windy though. Definitely expecting some rain over the next few days, but it's mostly in the evenings and at night, so hopefully I'll be nice and safe and snug in my tent. Passing by a little bit of a birch grove here, you can see the white bark, and the leaves have been turning yellow already a bit, and some have already started to fall. Nice color there. We're making good progress now. You can see the trail. Big rocks. Not too muddy. So let's keep at it. We've come out of the forest and onto this nice pasture. You can see this is freshly cut, so hats off to whoever owns this land. It's in much better condition than Pilgrimsleden, that is for sure. We're back in the forest. Got a cute little bridge here for a non-existent creek, but that's great. Making good progress now. It has been drizzling a little bit, but it's been so light that I've barely been getting wet, so just keeping at it. Now you can see the rain is coming down a little harder. I would still call this a drizzle though. I'm deciding if I really want to put on a rain jacket or not though. I think I'm just going to tough it out for now. And we're coming out onto a farmer's field, and you can see they've literally got crops growing on either side of this tiny little trail. This cute little rest stop, very rustic. You can see the symbol there for the Pilgrim's Trail. I could definitely set up a tent here if I wanted to, but I'm planning to make quite a bit more progress before the day's end. It is a very dreary day, and it feels like it's later than it is already, but it's only about 4:45 or so. Tons of mushrooms growing alongside the trail here. I believe these are chanterelles, but I could be wrong, and I'm certainly not going to test my luck. The rain is slowly dissipating. We've been coming on this straightaway downhill from the backside of Skaraborg for a good 15 minutes now. Coming into some farmers' fields here. Going to be turning left and then right, and then onto a bigger road that way towards Gudhem. We've come to a paved road here. Fingers crossed I don't get run over. I'm going to be following it this way for over a mile, I think. There was a deer here in the middle of the pasture, and I scared him off. Looks very similar to the fallow deer from the zoo. Still raining. Found some happy cows. Now they see me. Oh, dropping logs. We're just passing by Östra Tunnhems kyrka. Nice little church in a tiny little rural community. Great place to fill up on water. I don't really need to at the moment, but I am going to take a little peek around. Okay, pretty cute, honestly. Could do with a little more light, but it's a dreary day. Just been sitting, enjoying the silence, getting out of the rain for a bit. It looks like I have about 1.7 miles to Gudhem's ruins. So I'm going to try and get there in a hurry and then get some footage and continue another 1.5 miles to my hopeful campsite. It's about 5:30 now, sunset at 7:15, so cutting it a little bit close, but should be no problem. And the rain has stopped, which is excellent. Really beautiful countryside here. Perfect hay bales as well. I just noticed in the distance we can see Gudhems kyrka right there, and then off this way Hornborgasjön in the distance. Big lake. So that is just lovely. Not too much further to go. Just crossed this pretty big road here, but you can see not much further. There's the church and the ruins are right next to it, so we continue on. Unfortunately the rain has come back, but that's life. And we made it. The church and the ruins. Let's take a look. I really like the way they have the moss or the plants growing on top. Super beautiful. It's actually huge. I'm surprised. That was awesome. I didn't expect it to be so big and so much of it left. A lot of the ruins that I've been to in Sweden are just that, ruined. It says that it was a missionary for nuns from year 1170 to 1539, so over 350 years, and then it burned down tragically. You saw behind me there a remake of the Queen's original tomb. So yeah, that was really cool. Unfortunately, the church is locked for today. It's past 6 p.m. now, so I'm gonna get back on the trail and get to my camp spot. We have been coming down this road here, and we're gonna keep at it for about another mile before we hit some nice forest, which I'm hoping will be my camping spot. You can see there's another cute little rest stop here. I could pull up here. It's almost flat enough, but I want to be in the forest. We are turning right here into the forest area that I had my eye on, so planning on picking out a spot within the next mile, hopefully. Did not have to go far at all before I looked in and found a lovely spot. So let's take a peek. I got my eye on this spot right here. Fairly flat, soft underground, not a lot of plants growing. Should be perfect. I only have about 20 minutes till sunset, so I need to get moving. Alright, got the tent set up. Only took about 10 minutes this time. Super satisfied. Now I'm in here. Got a little bit of light. Got my sleeping pad and sleeping bag all set up. Feeling cozy. I'm feeling really good about the progress I made today, and my body still feels really good. I'm a bit tired, but my feet barely hurt, and I didn't get any blisters today, which is amazing. So that was the biggest issue on the last trip. I switched up the shoes this time, and I'm glad I did. Looking forward to another day tomorrow. Hopefully a little less rain, a little more sun. Just gonna eat some cold ravioli for dinner tonight, and then maybe play some Game Boy and hit the hay. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.